here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Bell is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. As a look, now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air out to left. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets leave 1, but they're on top. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. In previous duels with DeGrom, just a 1 for 9. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 2-2. And he struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
So here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Francisco Lindor connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso. And right into the shift. Castro's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Michael Conforto. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. He puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. It's late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
At the plate now, James McCann, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 New York. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Gomes, only one of a handful of pro ball players from Brazil. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Lindor. He's right there, and there's one away.
Batting it.
So now to the plate, Victor Robles. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on the way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Left side, but well foul. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Gomes has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Bouncer to the left side. Turner has it. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Trey Turner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now a pitch on the way.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A high fastball is in there. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Luis Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. And now Michael Conforto. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Right fielder, Michael.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Strike called, 2-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Gloved by Castro. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the bat.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in. And back in our nation's capital. Before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 0-1 on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. In there, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
He'll try again, 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Back up the middle. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Austin Voss takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So here is James McCann. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Robles is back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom, and he puts it on the ground to second. Castro to his left, he's there, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
We'll talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. The relay throw, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Pete Alonso is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Yan Gomes.
The catcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Go!
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yan Gomes becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Josh Harrison comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Robles, the runner at second with 1 away. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Into the box, Luis Garcia, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. From the stretch, and he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. 7th inning coming up. It's Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33.
At the plate now is Michael Conforto, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0. Two and 2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Next, here is Dominic Smith, grounded out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Bell scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now
stepping in once again is J.D. Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's doing his job right here. Coming busting out of the bullpen, just executing down and away, getting nasty swings and misses. I know they're down late, but if you can get a rally going right here and get that tying run to the on-deck circle, maybe we have something.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
At the plate, James McCann. Now another one hit deep to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Wander Suero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Jacob deGrom, as he hits one on a line to left field. Soto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now. We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
First delivery to him. Josh Bell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Davis has got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. From the stretch, softly hit to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mets have decided to challenge.
So here's one last
flag.
look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
In now, Jeff McNeil. 0-1 the count. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And he was already off to a great start with a home run on opening day, but then he goes and hits another one. Everyone knows he was putting in great work in spring training, and it looks like that hard work has paid off. What a way to get your season started.
The first baseman.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. In now for Washington, Starlin Castro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
They just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Up next to the
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that is off the wall.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Number 65.
So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Swings through it for strike number 2. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit at third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets. Daniel Hudson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Leading off for the Mets.
So now here is Michael Conforto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Next to hit is Dominic Smith. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the AB on its way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Now here it comes. J.D. Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happened. Now to bat, Luis Garcia, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
The third baseman, Luis.
Seth Lugo takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the door, number 67, Seth Lugo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Nimmo in pursuit. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here now is Juan Soto as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. And another foul ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Again, a 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now
next it'll be Kyle Schwarber. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's hitting .429. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Runner at second here with one man out. Ready on 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So next to bat will be Josh Bell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Last strike now for the Nats. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-2 tonight's final. The Metropolitans posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Jacob deGrom earns his first win of the season with 15 strikeouts. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No